All right, let's get our post-game conversations underway, and let's start with the guy we were just talking about, quarterback Kyle Lauletta, 325 yards and 2 touchdowns for Kyle, his 6th consecutive 300-yard game, 14th of his career, and he becomes the Spiders' career passing yards leader with his performance today. Matt?
Kyle, back on the road, another CAA win, now 4-2 overall. Towson, going on the road again next week. Talk to me about how it feels to become UR's all-time passing leader today.
Feels great. I know there's a lot of unbelievable quarterbacks that have played here, and just to have that honor is something really special. And I couldn't have done it without all of my teammates and coaches that have put me in great positions to succeed over the years. So most important thing is we got a victory. It's 2 in a row for us, and that's what I said after the first start of the win streak against Albany. I said, let's get on a roll, let's get on a winning streak, and I think we were inconsistent at times, but that's 2 in a row. We're rolling, and we'll carry that momentum into next week. You
guys started early, airing it out down the field, even though there was a fumble on that first play. What did you see early on against Towson secondary that led you to believe that you'd be able to have some success today?
Yeah, I think we had planned that play to go deep on the first play, and they were in the coverage that we wanted them to be in, and we executed well. Obviously we fumbled, and we didn't want to do that on the first drive or the first play really, but I thought we hung in there, we stuck together, and I think first half was a pretty good half for us, especially the second quarter, and I think they adjusted. They were playing quarters coverage, getting their safeties deep, and I think we were kind of taking advantage of it, and they switched up on us, and we'll watch the tape, and I think we have to adjust better, but as far as the aerial attack, in the first half, I think we did pretty well.
Defense put you guys in good position all afternoon, causing 6 turnovers, 4 picks, and 2 fumble recoveries.
That's unbelievable. I mean, defense has struggled a few games, and we've been lighting it up on the scoreboard, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes offense is going to sputter, and we're not going to play as well, and the defense was right on cue to pick us up, and turnovers has been a huge emphasis on our defense, and we got great guys that can just really make plays on the ball, and I can't say enough about that group. They're resilient. They've been knocked down and haven't had the best of games, but for them to come back out here and as much as they were on the field, only to give up 3 points is an outstanding effort. So hats off to our defense.
When you look at the game plan today, you guys threw almost exclusively in the first half, and then in the second half were able to get the running game going, especially late in the game to kind of put it away.
Yeah, we threw the ball well. I mean, we always feel good about our passing game, but like you said, our running game, needs to come along, and I thought we took a step in the right direction tonight. We had some big runs, even off our own goal line. Late in the fourth quarter, Jay had a 10-yard run on 3rd and 10. You don't really see that much, in that situation. So, I thought we did well, up front. We were down 1 lineman, so to have. It's 2 linemen now that are hurt, down 2 guys, and to still put in an effort like that, up front, I thought was a pretty good job running the ball.
Further you go in the season, it seems like each week has a little different storyline. This week, heading to Delaware, is that a little different for you guys? Obviously, there's a guy across the sidelines who you guys know very well.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, and we've been waiting for this game for a long time, and Delaware's played some good football, so I think just this week, we're going to work our butts off and prepare for that game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. That's closer to home for me, and that's right around the corner for me, and just having a lot of my family and playing against our old coaching staff. We're going to be ready. We're going to be fired up, and I can't wait for that one to kick off. So we'll get ready for that as soon as possible.
Congratulations on the win and the record, Kyle.
Thanks, Mr. Smith.
Dale, defense had taken a little heat the last few weeks, but you kept Towson out of the end zone today. What was the key to that happening?
Everybody just did their job, and we prepared well during the week. The defensive coordinator and all the defensive coaches prepared us well all week, and we practiced hard during the week, and the results came. So just a credit to everybody's work ethic during the week.
Most weeks in the locker room before the game, Coach Huseman talks about getting 11 hats to the football. You had 10 tackles and a sack today. Seems like you were around that football an awful lot. What was the key to that today, getting you to the ball carrier?
It's really just a credit to everybody else. When everybody fits their gap and we run to the ball as a team, there's chances to make plays. The D-line play excellent, and they take off a lot of blocks, so it's kind of easy to make tackles when they're doing such a great job. So,
you guys, the defensive unit created 4 picks and 2 fumble recoveries today. Opportunistic, something you guys have been focusing on. Talk to me about the secondary and the job they did today.
I mean, they played great. You know, we pride ourselves on taking the ball away. You know, we hadn't been as great at it the last few weeks, so we really wanted to get back to just forcing turnovers and taking the ball away, and I think we did that. You know, the DBs and the D-line putting pressure on the quarterback really helps out a lot, and the DBs they make great plays. So.
I'll ask you like I did Kyle, coming right back up this way next week, seeing a coaching staff that you guys know very well. Does that game mean a little bit more? Is it a little bit different than every other game so far this season?
I mean, we just want to take every game, every week, just try to go 1-0 every week. So we want to prepare as good as we can every week. You know, obviously we're familiar with the coaching staff, but we just got to think about going 1-0, and we can't think about anything else but getting the victory. So,
all right, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.